Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host, and today we're diving into The Happiness Advantage: How a Positive Brain Fuels Success in Work and Life by Shawn Achor. This insightful book turns the traditional approach to success on its head, showing that happiness doesn't just result from success, it's actually the starting point for achieving it. Achor provides evidence-based strategies for boosting positivity and using it as a tool for achieving greater performance and success in all areas of life. Let's dive into the key ideas and takeaways so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. At the heart of the happiness advantage is a powerful shift in thinking. Most of us are taught that if we work hard, we'll achieve success, and then we'll be happy. Achor argues that this formula is backward. Instead, research shows that happiness actually fuels success. When we're positive, our brains are more engaged, creative, motivated, and resilient, which leads to better performance. Achor calls this principle the happiness advantage, a state where positivity primes the brain for success. Achor begins by explaining how this advantage works on a neurological level. When we experience positive emotions, dopamine floods our brains, not only making us feel good, but also enhancing our ability to learn and make decisions. Positive brains are more alert, engaged, and productive, meaning that happiness is a powerful asset, not just a reward. By cultivating happiness first, we set the stage for increased success in our work, relationships, and personal lives. One of the key ideas Achor explores is the concept of the Tetris effect. This phenomenon occurs when we get stuck in a pattern of focusing on negative aspects of our experiences, which limits our ability to see opportunities and solutions. Achor explains that by training our brains to scan for positives, whether through gratitude, optimism, or mindfulness, we can shift our mindset and improve our overall happiness and performance. The Tetris effect shows how we can actively rewire our brains to see the good in our lives, even in challenging situations. Achor also introduces the concept of the fulcrum and the lever. This principle suggests that our mindset and our efforts work together to move us toward success. The key is learning how to shift our mindset so we can apply more leverage in the right direction. By believing that we have control over our circumstances and approaching challenges with a positive outlook, we amplify the effects of our efforts and make success more achievable. Another essential idea in the book is the Zorro Circle, a strategy for regaining control when we feel overwhelmed. Named after the story of Zorro, who learned to master his environment by starting with small circles of control, this concept teaches us to focus on manageable goals when life feels chaotic. By concentrating on small wins and gradually expanding our control, we regain a sense of mastery and build the confidence needed to tackle bigger challenges. This approach is particularly helpful when dealing with stress or setbacks, as it allows us to break down seemingly insurmountable tasks into achievable steps. Achor also delves into the 20-second rule, a practical tip for forming better habits and eliminating negative ones. He explains that by decreasing the barriers to positive behaviors and increasing the barriers to negative behaviors, we can make it easier to stick to habits that promote happiness and success. For example, if you want to exercise more, make it easy to start by laying out your workout clothes the night before. Conversely, if you want to reduce screen time, make it harder to access your devices by putting them in another room. Small changes like these can have a big impact on our behavior and mindset over time. Another important concept in the happiness advantage is social investment. Achor emphasizes that relationships are one of the greatest predictors of happiness and success. Instead of withdrawing when faced with stress or challenges, Achor encourages us to invest in our social networks, as strong connections with others provide emotional support and increase our resilience. Whether through friendships, family ties, or professional relationships, investing in social connections helps us navigate difficulties and boosts our overall happiness. Throughout the book, Achor provides numerous studies and real-life examples to back up his claims. His research, conducted at Harvard and other institutions, shows that people who practice positive habits, such as gratitude, mindfulness, and kindness, are not only happier but also more productive, creative, and successful. The data supports his argument that happiness leads to success, not the other way around. In summary, The Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor challenges the conventional belief that success brings happiness and instead shows that happiness is the foundation for success. Through practical strategies like the Tetris effect, the Zorro Circle, and the 20-second rule, Achor provides actionable steps for cultivating positivity, boosting performance, and achieving greater success in all areas of life. By applying these principles, we can rewire our brains for happiness and unlock the full potential of the happiness advantage. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.